From one epic frontier to the next, the open road has thrown us into a different kind of wild, into canyons deep, volcanic scars, roaring rapids, and ridgelines that push your legs and your courage to their limit. So join myself, John, Matt, and Michael, because it's going to be wild, relentless, and unforgettable. This is the American Southwest. We arrived with a late landing under the bright city lights of Las Vegas, stepping out into a city with a certain reputation the world over. Bright LED signs flashed across towering facades while the air buzzed with the clang of slot machines and the calls of street performers. It had a weird sense of inauthenticity, like a castle unfurnished, where everything is designed to impress and inspire awe, and yet, looking back on it, none of it quite stuck. Matt and Jono, forever on the grind, took this as an opportunity to earn some money. After making an astonishing $68.42, we returned to get some sleep before we headed into the Grand Canyon to start this trip up.
Thanks for that lunch we ate.
Growing up a fan of Monster Jam, the ultimate stage is the World Finals. For the first 19 years, that stage stood in Las Vegas at Sam Boyd Stadium. Here, the voice of Scott Douglas still echoes in my memory.
Coming for home, no mistake for Cretan this time. Mintz just beats him, and Tom Mintz, for the 9th time, is
calling the moments that helped push the sport to new heights. It was in this stadium that fans witnessed history. The first public backflip of a monster truck, the first front flip, Adam Anderson crashing into the trees outside the stadium. To see this soon-to-be demolished building full of memories with my own eyes was truly a bucket list item. As we waved goodbye to Sam Boyd Stadium and picked up our grocery supplies for the week, we made our way further east into the desert, where we stopped to the Hoover Dam right by Lake Mead, where the temperatures continued to soar well above 100 degrees.
All right, stop number one. Right now we're up above the spillways. These spillways have only been used twice. The first was when they first opened the dam to test them to make sure they actually worked, and then sometime after that.
We decided to pay for a tour of the dam, given that hydroelectric generation can be truly fascinating and quite complex. We looked forward to learning about the different intricacies of the dam and how the engineers solved these challenges. Things such as, what type of generator do you use? How different turbine designs affect electricity generation? How is the flow of electricity regulated? Even how they chose the alloy for the penstocks to withstand the massive amounts of water flowing through the penstocks. Unfortunately, at the end of the tour, we were left with most of our questions unanswered. Matt greatly offended the tour guide when he asked where the profits from the tours go, and he was quick to inform us that the Hoover Dam is, quote, net zero, and there are no profits. After some additional digging, however, it would seem, at least according to the Boulder Canyon Project Act, extra profits are deposited into the general fund of the U.S. Treasury. Them not being able to turn a profit, despite what they were charging for tours, led to a great deal of ranting.
Inefficiencies, once again. If you're back in the day, that's still inefficient, but whatever.
How much do you think it costs?
Yeah, 185 million. Inefficiency.
We continued meandering our way further into Arizona towards Grand Canyon National Park. We arrived just in time as the sun was slowly setting off in the west, casting the vast canyon in vibrant, glowing shades of orange and pink.
All right, first time ever. We're walking up to see.
I'm so excited.
I often find in moments like this that words just fall away. It seems that even to lift a camera and try to capture the moment would be fruitless.
Good morning, gang. It is day 2023.
What's up, folks? We're just making recce here.
This is like
B-roll of this strawberry.
After a delicious breakfast, we're feeling recharged and ready to take on our first hike below the rim down to Horseshoe Mesa. Once home to a bustling copper mine in the late 1800s, when the price of copper collapsed in the early 1900s, the mine went dark. The trail down to the mine now serves as a backcountry hiking trail that offers amazing canyon views and gets away from some of the crowds at the national park.
Yeah, so we're just realizing, well, at least the others are, this is basically a mountain hike just in reverse. So we continue to descend into the canyon. Pretty steep, a little exposed.
After hiking for about an hour, we reached the plateau, where it was a noticeable 10 degrees warmer than at the rim of the canyon, a sure reminder of just how far down we had descended.
Radiation area, keep out. Yo.
And Wild Matthew is becoming nuclear. Michael, where are we?
Close to the mine ruins.
Where is John?
I don't know.
Huh. All right, so Matt and I think Jono went past the radiation keep out sign, and I think they've realized that's not the trail, so we're sitting up here in the shade, staying nice and cool. We can actually see the ruins from where we are right now. We're just waiting for the others to come meet back up with us. It's pretty hot out. I want to say at least 30 degrees right now. 700-ish meters down from the surface, so it's noticeably hotter.
A short while later, Matt and John arrived from the nuclear wasteland with an interesting collection of rocks.
Got our copper, more copper. I don't know what the blue stuff is, what's causing that, but may or may not be radioactive. We'll never know, unless we eat one.
At this point of the hike, we had to address the giant Justin-shaped hole that was in our hearts.
We miss you, Justin! Should we make a memorial for Justin because he's not here?
Yeah, I agree. We should stack some stone. Right now, we just like to play you our montage of some of our favorite Justin moments over the years as we build this memorial in his honor. All right, we've officially given up on getting to the ruins. You know, sun ain't going down yet, and it's only getting hotter. And this hike up is going to actually be brutal.
All right, boys, how's the descent up so far?
Oh, we have made it 450 feet, and it's a long way up.
That's where we have to go, dude.
I think we're gonna have to leave Michael behind.
It's good cardio. Maybe too good.
But we just stumbled across a body. So I think we're gonna take its water and then run. It approves.
The blazing desert sun slowed our pace to a crawl as slow as 2 kilometers per hour.
Those itty bitty specks are the boys.
All right, we're continuing up. We're getting closer to the top now. The views get crazier as you get to the top. It's really a shame you have to go to the bottom, but it makes you appreciate the views that much more, in my opinion. A couple more switchbacks and we're at the top. Let's go. Further up and further in. Michael doesn't know where that quote's from yet, but he'll figure it out eventually. Okay, apparently he doesn't know where that quote's from. Wait, how'd you know where that quote's from?
I just guessed.
Oh.
made it to the top, and we're just waiting for Josh and Michael now.
Once we reconvened with John and Matt, we took a moment to appreciate and look down into the canyon, and we could see just how far we had traveled. With the help of binoculars, we were even able to make out some of the landmarks that we had walked past. Hiking for hours in the desert sun, we had worked up an appetite, so we made our way back to the campsite for some lunch.
That one little spot, and then everything else is like
Not too bad. It's just long and hot.
Yeah.
The problem is it does get hotter the further you go down.
While Michael got to work cooking lunch, Jono was putting his engineering degree to use, developing the latest in campground technology.
So basically we need a shower, and Matt, you know, he's an intern. He is not a full engineer yet. I'm a full engineer, so I'm taking things into my own hands. Yeah, I just quit my last job. Basically, the idea is, and then we can hang it wherever you want. And then, yeah, we got to improve the water flow rate, because this is what Matt was dealing with, and we got to improve that. Yeah, we're making some headway here, folks. Camp is leveling up one step at a time. It's almost tall enough for me. Fantastic.
This is an enjoyable experience, actually.
With the campground renovations complete, Michael had finished cooking us up a delicious lunch.
Michael, what a gem, made our food. Most of us have opted into just
need like, I can't reach over there every time.
to just using a fork, at least Josh and I have, because it's that way we don't have to do clean dishes. What? Y'all are wimpy now.
It's way too hard to reach over here and eat, Josh.
After lunch, feeling recharged and fueled by a renewed sense of adventure, we set our sights south towards a set of lava tubes hidden underneath the Coconino National Forest.
And let's just enjoy the scenery for a moment, folks. We have a fire in the distance. We saw a sign that said, what did it say? No,
said smoke ahead, do not report.
oh, you smell that. You can really smell that. Oh, that sounds like.
Oh, there's smoke on the side. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look! It's look! Look! Yo, this is sick.
There's actually fire there. I just saw fire. Guys, should we be here? Matt, you're doing what?
You're a bad idea.
Oh my goodness.
I've always wanted to put out a fire. The bear says put out fires, whatever it takes.
I feel like we should definitely not be out here. These boys are crazy.
Smokey the bear would be proud.
Matt did not.
that was cool. I've never seen
Oh,
that
that's
before.
crazy.
oh, there's a good couple.
Welcome back. The sun is setting. I can't see where I'm going. I'm driving with my head out the window because that's the only way I can see.
Imagine me in the front.
Yeah, we got it.
We are creeping up the natural wildlife. This area, they have surrounded themselves. They've somehow opened the door, and they are making their mating call. How majestic and beautiful it is.
Discovered the cave in about 1915. Well, that would have been quite the discovery. 32 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so it's gonna be pretty cold.
Let's do this. Let's not get eaten by a bear now. Let's explore the unknown. Yo, what are the odds of the bear down here? Let's be honest here. Probably like 0.
Hey,
Snakes?
Yeah.
In here?
Yeah.
Oh, it is cold down here.
did you just conk your head?
Already. We weren't even into the conk of my head.
Dang, this goes down pretty far.
As we continued deeper into the cave, the narrow passage eventually opened into a flat cylindrical chamber. Many years ago, a nearby volcanic eruption sent lava flowing through this area. As the outer edges of the flow cooled, they hardened into rock, while the molten center kept moving, carving out the hollow space we were standing in, which is now today's lava tube.
Holy moly, this is massive.
This is a cathedral.
Guys, in order to start the underground church.
Hello from the other.
Low-key? Guys, I would live here. This is really cool. But now it's getting narrow.
It says the narrow low section marks the halfway point. So I feel like this is good, I think. I think this is the halfway point.
Yeah.
Limbo, limbo, limbo.
Is that the end?
I think that's the end.
I made the right decision.
Oh gosh, it's slippery watch. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do meet up.
Oh, it's actually kind of cool. Yeah, that's a little cool. And like when it's gone, like, look at how it shines. Oh guys, that's just paint.
That's what I was.
It goes down a good ways down there.
Made it out of the cave. It's starting to get dark. I think we're getting a signal. What's the signal?
Where's Josh?
He's coming, he's coming.
Back at the surface. As we made our way back to the campsite to close out the day, the setting sun gave rise to an unreal scene. With forest fires glowing across the horizon, it seemed almost dreamlike. Watching the forest burn into ash with the world a seeming mix of both beautiful and unsettling.
We got Mikey Boy making some breakfast sauces. So in order to cut down on dishes, we're doing family style. No plates, just go. Matt's still in his hammock, so I think he might miss breakfast.
We're literally gonna crush this before you're out.
But that's on him.
We're trying to be efficient with our dish usage here, and yeah, so we're using a fork. I don't know if this is gonna work super well, but
It's like a special treat at the end when you get to drink the
little sweet liquids. Okay.
In the case that you don't want to do voiceover, the showers here cost $2.50 in coins USD for a 5-minute shower. Can you believe that? It's ridiculous. So we're trying to optimize and make our own here so we can save those monies.
After a hearty breakfast, we hit up some of the popular areas around Grand Canyon National Park. The first was Desert View Watchtower.
Okay, wait, the Grand Canyon is 277 miles. What was that?
We got some rain over there.
Oh yeah.
Thanks to the height of the tower, we could actually see the forest fire we had driven through the previous day.
We're here at Maricopa Point. The breeze is lovely.
We're told it is, though, a spot like no other.
That is true.
We have to see it before we leave, so we said yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have made it to Hermit's Rest.
Oh, there's a crack in it. Wow, what a dud. This is the house. It's just a pile of rocks.
The rest of the afternoon was easygoing, dedicated to snapping those iconic "I visited the Grand Canyon" shots. Including classics like falling into the Grand Canyon, the casual walk by, and the always dramatic saving a friend from certain doom.
I don't know. We found the moo-moos. I think they call them cow elks. And we have baby cow. What do they call those? Steak?
With this being our final night at the Grand Canyon, we made our way out to Shoshone Point, a quiet, secluded perch on the rim of the canyon, the perfect place to watch the sun dip below the canyon in perfect serenity. After the sun had set, we made our way back to the campsite to cook up some delicious meats over an open fire.
It's Wednesday. Josh has pretty much got the tent cleaned up, making some pancakes for breakfast.
The car was packed, playlist on, and the open road ahead. With Grand Canyon in our rearview mirror, Utah was calling, and the adventures of Zion National Park were waiting to be unwrapped.
Holy, this is wild. Oh my.
After driving for a few hours, we came to one of only 4 places to cross over the Colorado River.
So green.
We also came across what I think was Tatooine. Looks like the last weary travelers didn't make it out very well.
Our rock is bigger. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
We also stopped in at the Pipe Spring National Monument, which is small but filled with history. It tells the story of the early Mormon settlement and the Kaibab Paiute people who lived on the land. It's where frontier life, conflict, and survival all intersect. I'm not even nearly qualified to even start unpacking how complex the governing agreements, water rights, and the politics behind this all are. But this I can say, that it was super fascinating, and I felt they did a really good job representing both sides of the history.
Hi, my name's John. I'm your tour guide. On the right, we have some sticks that are sticking up. These are often used to house wild animals. Yes, it is generally considered a fence, but that's to each own's interpretation.
After John walked us through the whole site with information that was assuredly 100% accurate, we hit the final stretch of our Arizona to Utah drive and made it to our new campsite.
So right here is where the tent's gonna go. I'm not sure where the hammocks are gonna go. In the terms of shade, we might have to head back to the other side of the canyon. It's so hot out. Oh my.
Way too hot. Oh my goodness.
We just got done looking at the weather.
Right now it is currently 38 degrees.
Celsius.
I'm dying.
If you're gonna wait for it to cool down at night, you gotta wait till about 5 a.m.
And it's about 20 degrees, so it's not even cold.
So we're starting to realize why typically we've done Canada trips in the fall.
Later in the afternoon, once we realized the water spigot was basically a built-in rocket launcher, sunset quickly became launch time, and suddenly, we were NASA, just with way more chaos.
On that face,
It's 500. It's 3,500.
That's so funny. Wait, Matt, do we lose it?
With our hearts full of laughter, we watched the sunset, eager to welcome the next day as we would set out for one of Zion's most infamous hikes.
Yeah, so.
Where are we going, Michael?
We're going to Zion National Park to do a death-defying trail. We are split on if we should do it or not, but low-key, send it, you know what I mean?
Angel's Landing, one of the most iconic and thrilling hikes this world has to offer. So impossibly perched, early explorers said that only an angel could ever stand on it. A razor-thin edge with sheer 1,000-foot drops on either side. Let's do this.
Michael, you ready for this hike?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm always ready.
Yeah, my snack.
Oh, wait, what?
128 grams of protein, baby.
I'll stick out my water.
In case this needs clarifying, yes, Matt has a gallon of whole milk. For the final push to the summit of Angel's Landing, the infamous chains are your lifeline, the only thing between you and a free fall into the silent abyss below.
Bro, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I'm done.
Cars are going. Frick this. I hate my life. Why do we do this?
Oh dear. Okay, this is a little more sketch. Just gonna take it easy, you know? This is... Oh dear. Look, Mom, no hands. I just can't look over the side. I can't.
Eventually the chains came to an end and Matt and Jono were at the top of Angel's Landing.
We made it to this fantastic point. Who would you like to shout out, Matt? I'd like to shout out all my homies back at home for believing in me. Shout out to Mom, Whole Milk, and Josh and Michael for being scaredy cats.
How far did we get?
Oh, like basically to the top.
We're at the point where you could basically see the top.
It's more I could see the bottom,
but
that was the problem.
More
And then
importantly,
I'm like,
we saw a grizzly bear coming from the top, coming down and attacking us.
well, and then we saw like some young children we had to save.
So we had to retreat down to the bottom to save the young children from the grizzly bear.
After taking a few moments to appreciate the view, they were headed back down. Going back down the ridge is possibly even more dramatic, because now you're forced to look down.
Peace, boys. We made it. We made a lot of fun of you guys on the GoPro, but that's all right.
Well, I hope so.
The milkman continued to make new friends as we began the final descent, trading the razor-thin edge for the blissful safety of wider, flatter trails.
All right, we're back at the bottom, all the way from up there down to here. All right, let's do a recap.
Hashtag Matt the Milkman.
can.
And can we also just appreciate this water?
It's actually
Moment of silence for the water, please.
Silence for the water.
Okay, we're done.
John, tell us about going up to the top, because at the bottom, you were thinking that looked pretty tall.
There isn't much to say. It looks tall, and then you're there, and it's scary, but then you're just focused on taking one step at a time and try not to die, that you're not really worried about falling over the edge. Your brain doesn't have capacity for that. It was scary, I would say. The beauty was just like surreal. Honestly, I think it is my top, even above Yosemite.
Next up, we move further into the park from Angel's Landing. We go from being 1,000 feet above the terrain to 1,000 feet below the terrain. The Narrows are the appropriately named narrowest part of the Zion Canyon, often only as wide as 20 to 30 feet. With the sun blazing in the sky, we were looking forward to getting into the water and exploring the canyon.
Here it goes, we're about to get wet.
Really pretty.
We're getting to the spot where it starts to get deep. I think we're going swimming.
We went for a little swim. It was very nice. It was better than hurting the toes on the rock. And yeah, we might, if we're feeling, we might just like coast down with the current all the way back. We'll see.
After venturing 5 kilometers into the canyon, we decided that this was a good spot to turn around.
Actually, I should apply more sunscreen.
We're ready to go with the flow on the way down.
His neck.
It is bubbling, and your health is wanting to do another like 2 hour, 3 hour hike.
There you go, Josh.
Oh, thank you.
15%.
All right, sun is setting. We're back in the deserts of Utah, and we are headed out to see more lava flows. And onward we march. Hopefully we don't step on a rattlesnake. It's too sketchy for John. Oh gosh. How do you get down there safely? More importantly, get back up.
I'm genuinely confused how we would. Like, you'd have to climb there, climb there. There's a way. This is really suspect. Okay, I'll go down and get back up.
It is a bit of a drop.
Oh, actually, this is actually really sketchy.
It's rougher. Yeah, definitely. But
Based on Michael's judgment, I'm calling it. I'm not going down.
be that way if you want, Josh. I hope you're happy with something. You're good.
There, got back up.
I'm kind of enjoying the sunset up here.
Dude, okay, actually I can show you. So you see the like small rock? Basically you have to put your foot on that and then take your hand and use those other rocks to like pull yourself up, kind of like crawl. You see? You have to keep really low because that tall rock is right on like top. Yeah. Ooh, it's hard.
Anywhere, Jordan?
Nice cave you chose.
All right, we've descended into the abyss. Others are up there still. They're chickening out, but that's okay.
You're not checking out. Stop lying to the story, Josh. Doing some mining, boys. Last year. Oh, look at that thing. Whoa, that is cool. That is literally just hanging on by a thread.
That's gonna kill someone.
So unfortunately we lost Michael. We have myself, we got Matt, we got Josh. And right now we're gonna climb this big hill.
We're in the middle of I don't even know where. You can see evidence where the lava came cascading down the rocks. Watching the sunset.
You back down, folks. Pretty late. What time is it, boys?
Too late.
It's like 2 pounds of meat, so yeah, we just for the job. Oh, Michael, come on. You gotta adhere to the Jono policy. You just throw out the socks when they're done. All right, finish the meat. There's so much of it. We also got our jerry rig light, which is quite impressive if you ask me.
After a good night's sleep under the stars, we made our way back to Zion National Park.
Like, I don't know why, this is more terrifying than walking.
This trail's wild. Just feels a bit of a fantasy movie, really. Everything is so green and perfectly placed. It feels like it's almost like in a shopping mall. I just feel like it should be fake. It looks that good.
Look how white he is. Who wipes over the entire body?
Someone that doesn't want to get skin cancer.
Heading down.
We're going back to the car in one of the most scenic parking lots in the history of mankind.
After we made it to the car, we started making our way north to Butch Cassidy's childhood home.
This was it. One of America's most notorious. Lived here. Matt,
I'm so tired. I'm dead.
what are you learning about Butch?
He was king of outlaws, was not killed. I don't know what that means. That doesn't tell you anything. I'm sorry. I don't know much about this guy. He was an outlaw. He was the king of outlaws.
With that explored, we made our way to Marysville, Utah to go rafting down the Sevier River.
I'm pretty sure I can swim down what we're about to paddle down.
How optimistic are you?
Like 20%.
Alright, let's go forward too.
With our expectations ultimately low, our guide Ryan took us out onto the water, guiding us towards the rapids.
Okay. You brought your phone? We weren't planning to get wet. We were like, the water is in anything. God. Wait, what the f are you
you doing? Put your PFD back on, goofball.
What?
You can't swim with your PFD. It's a river.
Are you serious? Are you being serious?
Yes, but go ahead, knucklehead.
This guy.
That was way too shallow. Yeah, it is.
I'm a little more safe.
Don't break your neck. Oh gosh, it's like a foot. Yeah. Where'd you find these guys? I like them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
And what that does is it changes here. Then we can change the dynamic of it.
With every stroke of the paddle, we pushed ourselves towards more turbulent water, and, at Matt's request, we went backwards through a section.
Now we're cooking.
That was sick. We'll do it again. We're surfing, baby. Woo. Check it out. Woo. That was actually so much fun. Let's go forward. One play. We appreciate it. On that. Just accept it. What? Can we just roll back?
This looks so gay. Paddle, paddle.
We find you $100 for that. Nice.
How was your trip, guys?
Good. How was yours?
With our expectations happily blown out of the water, we headed back to camp to wrap up the day and to watch our final sunset in the southwest.
John, you didn't catch it.
With our final day before us, we decided to make it count. We first ventured into the desert to find some dinosaur footprints. We made the short drive over to Red Cliffs National Conservation Area where our hunt for dinosaur footprints began.
There we go.
Yo.
There we go. That's it?
There's another one here.
How is this sandstone? How has it not been destroyed?
If you do 1,000 pounds. Yeah. We're in the Red Cliffs recreation area, hiking once again into a canyon. We didn't learn our lesson last time in the Grand Canyon. Do you just want to call it? Because I don't know how much more we can actually go.
Yeah, why don't you go take a look?
Yeah. Past here is basically all just walking on like rocks like that. 7. Finally got to use the Jeep.
Alright folks, we're back. And you may be wondering, why are we reversing?
This road does not get any better, and we fear for our lives that we'll get stuck in the desert.
So, we're playing it safe and heading back.
In reverse.
In reverse. Goodbye Red Cliff National Conservation Area.
With the Jeep still running and our egos fully intact, we made our way to Pioneer Park to explore its ultra-narrow slot canyons.
That's like super narrow.
Yeah. Welcome to my weight loss program.
Bro, I ain't fit in there.
There you are. You can fit through there. It's at least 4.5 inches.
Be my guest. Michael, just breathe out.
Let me help you.
On a thin stomach.
Be my guest. So, why are you guys going through?
Because it's nice here.
We just explored down that way. Now we need to go this way.
See you later.
See ya. All right. I have been elected as the skinniest guy of the group to try this out.
Oh, it's actually really cool.
Yeah.
My head is, my chest and my back are both touching.
I'm not quite that far yet. Okay, now I'm at that point.
How's it going, Josh?
Oh, we're having a great time.
You look a little fat. Maybe you should lose some weight.
That's my goal. I'm gonna make a mark every year, and I'm gonna track my progress.
Oh gosh, this one.
Michael, are you getting photos of this?
I hope we're gonna be able to get it out. It's not like we can just move the boulder back.
No. The softest part of this is us.
I don't know if we're gonna make it through.
It widens
My
up.
back and my chest are like actually tight.
John, it widens up here. But don't get yourself stuck. Alright, we're getting close to the top. Everyone else has so far about died.
I'm not dead, I'm just not breathing properly yet.
And it's tight. Alright, we're coming out to the top here. That wasn't so bad. Definitely a worthwhile experience. Now we just gotta wait for the others to take the long way up. Haven't quite got to the same level of weight loss that I've achieved yet. That's okay though. It's all about progress. I've just progressed further than they have. Found some Joshua trees. Looks like the river has run its dry. Cactus, Michael,
John.
we're editing that out.
It's like barbed. It's serrated. Dude, you could cut something with that.
Bits.
It's actually crazy.
And then we do the stab test. Oh, it will kill. Oh, hey, come visit. Let's see what's up. Dude, that's in the wild. Michael, what do we got?
It's like children playing.
So I'm pretty sure those are Joshua trees. And then we have some bison and a foot.
Modern boomerang.
Modern boomerang?
No, but the animal's pulling the foot. So I think the animal bit that dude's foot off.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And
then we got
underworld.
And then here we can see the bison that now has a foot in the cave, as represented.
Those
by
are
the-
quite anatomically correct feet.
I do not think that's a bison. Bisons don't have horns.
I love the stairs that they put up there.
It's definitely a war between man and animal.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Well, this was it. We were back in the car beginning our final drive to the airport. Soon, we would be parting ways and returning to our home spread far apart. These are the moments when the car ride grows quiet, and the road steadily hums as all the memories come flooding back in. from standing on the edge of the Grand Canyon, watching the sun slowly slip beyond our reach, or when we descended into the earth along paths of long-forgotten mining trails. Wandering through cavernous lava tubes created by chaos, or staring up at a canyon wall that exists, perhaps only to make you feel small and to realize the power of nature. In many ways out here, we tested our physical limits, not against each other, but alongside each other. We gave the days everything, moving together through the moments of fear, laughter, and awe, mile after mile. We found that sometimes taking that first step means being ready to fail, because real courage was never about being fearless. It's about being willing to fail, willing to learn, and then willing to grow. It forces us to challenge our comfort zones, confront ideas we've settled into, and push ourselves far beyond limits we ever thought we had. Here's where you learn to take that first step, even if success doesn't seem certain. Getting out into nature helps to reset us. The noise fades away, time stretches, and perspective really starts to set in. This is what keeps drawing us back, and what will fuel the next chapter we write in life. Whether it's another summit, another canyon, another sunrise, all just means another story we're sharing. So until next time, thanks for watching.